Alright, so we're making our demo reel for our final assignment. And I'm going to go into my 2540 folder. I'm going to make a new folder, and I'm going to call it sarcona_demo reel. And inside this folder, you're just going to go through all of your assignments and drop in the stuff that you would have. So under, let's go to 2540 here. Under your Game of Thrones animation, you should have a video. Under your stick animation, you should have a video. Under ball animation and organic rig and mech rig, you should have videos. The only ones we should have stills for are the poses, and then the rest are just videos of walk cycle, video of animation, and video of pickup. So you just go through your assignments, find your movies, and then drop those in there. Okay, so there's one of them. I didn't render any of my stuff out because that's one of the benefits of being a teacher. I don't have to render my stuff out. So I don't really have anything in here, so I'm just going to use the same videos that I have set up there. Now, if this was a actual portfolio piece, you may want to have your actual footage files versus these movies. If you have your videos in here, these will get compressed again, and then that could cause some issues with things looking kind of weird. All right. So I just grabbed my stuff, threw it in there. You'll have obviously stuff for all of these. If you didn't render something out for whatever reason, or you can't find it, then you could do a play blast. If you have time to render it out, obviously render it out. Or you could do a screenshot of it, like for the poses. Okay. So once you have all the stuff, you'll open up After Effects and you'll drop your stuff in there. There we go. So you'll see that my poses came in, pose 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because of how I dropped those in, they came in separately. If I were to, just so you can see it, delete that, drag this DemoReel folder into After Effects, it would actually bring in the folder, and or it should have brought in the folder, but it's freaking out because of these poses here. So just be aware that sometimes After Effects has issues with it. Sometimes it would bring in a sequence into that spot. All right. So for each one of your assignments, you're going to have obviously a video or a still image. So what we're going to do is make a new composition. We're going to make it 960 by 540 and 2997. And I will make this 2 minutes, 0, 0, 0, 0. So 2, 0, 0, 0, 0. Much longer than we probably need, but better to have a little bit of overkill there. Okay, so then what to do is just drop in all of your stuff into After Effects. The movies will already be cut up. So this one is cut up. This one is cut up. All of these here are stills, so they actually extend the entire 2 minutes. Yep, there we go, 2 minutes. So what we need to do is cut those down. Now we also need to shrink the size of them. Those are my still images, and those are going to be huge. You can see how big those are. I know they're all the same size, so if I hit S for scale and I bring this down, eventually I'll hit a point where the sides fit perfectly. Now I don't want the sides to fit perfectly only. I want the whole thing to be in there. So I'm going to keep scaling it until it fits. Okay. Now I know it's 22 is actually the number that fits perfectly inside here. I can turn these ones off just so I can see that there's the stills. Sweet. All right. So now I have my animation, my 5 stills. I still need to cut these, so I'm going to click on this here and go to 300. That's 3 seconds. I'm going to make sure all my stills are highlighted. I'm going to hit the Alt key and right bracket, and that will chop each one of those. Now to separate these so they go one right after the other, what we're going to do is we're going to click on the first one we want, hold down Shift, click the last one, or you can Control click and it'll put them in that order, whichever order you've selected. Okay. So I'm going to go to Animation, go to Keyframe Assistant, and say Sequence Layers. For this class, we do not want any overlap on these because we have animations and those may get cut off because we have overlap. I mean, if we really want to do some sort of overlap here, we could do like a 3 frame or 4-frame blend, but it's not really worth it for only those 2 frames. Okay, so that staggers all of our pieces of footage. Oops. So there's that. There's that. There's my stills. You see how they all fit inside there? They could be a little bit bigger. So maybe 22.5. There we go. That's the right number. Sweet. So there's all my stuff. So now I go to the end of this. I hold Shift so it snaps. I use the N key to snap the work area to that. Yours is going to be longer than this, obviously. Mine's short because of my video. You'll then just export it out like normal. So go to lossless, go to QuickTime. That's not QuickTime. Format options, make sure it's H.264. Go to your audio output on. I'm just going to hit OK for a second here. In this one, we have this. That video doesn't have any audio. This one is 22.5 and 16. So whatever my lowest one is, you know, just keep that in mind when you're picking what sound you're going to pick. If your lowest one is 8, it makes no sense to go up to 41. If your lowest one is 22, which is what mine is, and my highest one is 41, I could probably go up to 41 and it wouldn't be a huge issue with the quality of it. Sometimes when you go too high, it'll actually like distort the audio. So with this one, there's only 22. That's the highest, so I'll just leave that at 22. Go to Format Options. AAC is good. Go to the name of this. Make sure it goes into your 2540 folder. Make sure it goes into your DemoReel folder. And this will be called Sarcona _ 2540 _ F17 _ DemoReel. Okay, and then save. And then I hit render, and then it'll go through and create a movie just like every other class that we've done. This folder right here, this DemoReel folder there, that's your turn in. So this folder is what you would turn in to the Z drive inside the 2540 turn in folder, and that'll have all of your stuff inside there. Okay, so it doesn't take too long to do, as long as you have all of these things kind of ready to go. If you don't, obviously you gotta do some time to take care of that. Stuff like the poses, you could add in the still images too, like your reference ones if you want to add those in. The rig ones too, if you had screen capture software, you could actually record yourself using the rig and add that in too. For my demo reel, I don't care. I just want to see basically each one of these pieces put together inside of your reel. So that's it. That's how you make your demo reel.